It's a loss. It's a loss. Originally, the owner of this meat suit wanted to offer me 200 yuan for it. Looking around everywhere, east and west, left and right, the more I look, the more it seems like a never-ending task. So I called him Diangong. See, my mouth looks like I've eaten garlic. If I'm to be Diangong, then so be it. I even added, how long will it take and how much will it cost? It's really unexpected. In just 2.5 hours, not only was the pond dug up, but also a piece of land was excavated. I asked the homeowner for a starting price of 800 yuan, and he took that one of mine. How long it takes to dig, how much it costs, it's all sorted out. In the end, they only gave me 600 yuan and said, take it or leave it, talking about our work as if throwing it out there. Wen said one must still be able to pick it up. All I want to say is that this deal is too good for the owner. Look at this land. The landowner paid taxes for 28 years. This land and the pond have been abandoned for 28 years. So, facing a place with lots of bamboo roots like today, the method I chose to operate is just like leveling. Remove that layer of bamboo roots and tree buds all together, then throw it down at the foot of the mountain. Then it has reached the current state. The whole land is clean and tidy. Of course, if the area is quite large, or these bamboo roots have nowhere to eat, that requires us to adapt to the situation on the fly. Using other methods to dig this land, now that we have picked everything clean, we continue to loosen the entire piece of land once more. And don't forget the necessary drainage ditches. After leading, we've come to the final step, trimming the hide. From inside to outside, step back as you cut. Look at my operation. The whole area is cleaner than my face, okay? It took about half an hour to finish. Let's go. Let's start digging the fish pond now. The owner said this pond used to be able to hold them. Or because once during the repair of the nearby road, there was a diversion of soil. No place was quite suitable for a quick turn. Then we dug down more than 1 meter into the fish pond. Ever since then, the fish pond has never been able to hold water again. In the blink of an eye, so many years have passed, and he has been working outside without the time to come back and beat you. Now you are old, not planning to go out to work anymore, then thought of calling me over. Let's see if there's a better way to fix this leaking problem. I looked around. I really don't think there's much assurance since there are mountains all around and a road too. Digging is not an option, can only take a look. We decided to deepen the fish pond a bit first by piling up all these weeds and throwing them up the mountain. Then start digging from where we stand, retreating while appropriately digging a few dozen centimeters of soil. Uniformly and distributed, someone throws it under the feet of sorrow, coordinating well. Be aware, guys, because the surrounding mountains will be flooded like they were filled with water. So, this slope definitely needs to be a bit more slanted, and there are techniques for digging in the water. Today, we first dig where there's no water. After finishing, dig the soil and the water for the last time. This operation can ensure that at least 2/3 of the slope is supported by dry soil. Don't ask why, it's more stable this way. Also, about brushing these slopes. It's like the slope is quite steep and the host says how to be fast, how to do it. So, at this point, I want to make the slope a bit steeper. I think the best way to do it is to first shake the back and then break the foot. Push hard up the slope, and you will find out. The slope can be made very steep after the entire slope has been pushed once. Then wipe it with a scoop back, missing a layer. After finishing the slopes around, we come to our favorite part, touching the sweet bean jelly. My favorite step in sharpening sheep bows is to lay low and look for a bargain. I think the quickest way is to use water for zen cooking. Anywhere higher than water is uneven. Here, time flies, so let's not dawdle anymore. Shake your hands vigorously. 2 hours in Rutang, half an hour on the ground. In total, it took 2.5 hours. I asked the landowner for a starting price of 800, but couldn't get it. Alas, ended up accepting 600 with tears.